Mr. Undertaker, Mr. Undertaker. I'm a big fan. I seen you, I was walking across the street. I almost got hit by 3 cars. You seen it? Did you see me almost get hit by those 3 cars? Oh my God, you're the real one. Okay, just tell me this. Did anyone ever shit themselves when you... Yeah. Mr. Undertaker, Mr. Undertaker! Is it really you? I just seen you from across the street. I almost got hit by those 3 cars. I just ran across because I seen you walking. Oh my God, you're the real one, ain't you? You ain't saying shit. Okay, just tell me one thing. Did anyone ever shit themselves when you were giving them the tombstone pie?
Damn it.
Mr. Undertaker, Mr. Undertaker, is it really you? Oh my God, I seen you from across the street. Almost got stabbed by 3 crackheads and almost got hit by a couple cars trying to get to you. Oh my God, you ain't saying shit either. You're the real one. Oh my God. Okay, just tell me one thing, Mr. Undertaker. I've wanted to meet you next to my childhood hero, Donald Trump, for so long, and I just wanted to know, did anyone ever shit themselves when you were giving them tombstone pile driver?
No, but John Cena got a hard on after I picked him up.
You're my hero.
And welcome back.
Welcome back.
It is the shittiest podcast on the internet. I am the Undertaker.
And I'm Larry.
Nice to meet you, Larry. No, but honestly, I'm Lonnie.
And I'm Alex.
And today we obviously have a pretty crazy episode coming at you right now.
It's an early Halloween for us.
Yeah, it's early October, but we decided we're gonna get together with some friends and have a big old Halloween party. So that's what we're doing.
That's right. And I'm going to talk like this the whole night until someone tells me to stop, and I won't stop.
Please, everybody, let us know how amazing Alex looks. Does he not look like he was born to wear that stash? Like, I don't know what it is, but it just fits. It just suits him so well, I feel like. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I don't know.
Okay, but for real, can we talk about how weird of a holiday Halloween really is?
All Hallows Eve, it used to be called when it was first indoctrinated.
Hallows Eve?
All Hallows Eve.
Why?
I don't know. Way back in the day, though, they would leave out like or they would go get like they would get like food from houses though, not candy.
Really?
But over the years, it ended up turning into candy because it was just little kids. So they were like, who likes apples and potatoes? They're like, let's get some Snickers and some Reese's peanut butter cups.
Right. Dude, honestly, okay, when was the last year, sorry to get off a little bit off topic, but when was the last year you actually went trick-or-treating?
Me personally dressing up and doing the deed myself. Because I go every year. I take my little brothers every year, right? I'm the one that walks house to house.
Do you steal some of their candy?
Some? Most, motherfucker. I steal
Most of
most.
it?
Oh, yeah.
Snag most of it?
The good ones.
Right.
They can have the fucking Jolly Ranchers and the
Damn,
Dots.
you strong arm them for all the
They
good
can
shit?
have the Jolly Ranchers and the Dots. I'll take the Reese's, the Kit Kats, the Hershey.
I could I could low key see you walking up, you're dumping out their bags, you're like, all right, this is the protection fee.
This is the Lonnie pile, and this is you guys' cut.
50-50, right?
That's what I like to say.
50-50.
No, but the last time I did it myself, you gotta understand.
Do you remember what
man.
were you?
What
you were? What were you?
Yeah, I just wore like a mask or something with some dark clothing. I didn't put a bunch of effort into it the last time I like went trick or treating myself.
Okay.
However,
because you were like, this shit's stupid.
The reason being though was because I was so big. They didn't want to give me candy anymore. They're like, you're too old. I was like 13 or 14, and they're telling me I'm too old because I'm too big. I was so big. I was such a big 14-year-old that parents were telling me I look too old to be trick-or-treating, and they wouldn't give me candy.
That's fucked up.
Can you believe that shit?
I think the last time I went trick-or-treating, though, was when I was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
What was I?
I don't know. What were you? What were you?
The last time I went trick-or-treating, I dressed up as a nerd, bro. I dressed up as a nerd.
God, dude.
Like Steve Urkel type shit.
Okay.
And I walked around and got a bunch of candy. And it was, matter of fact, I think it was 7th or 8th grade.
So one of your last years of middle school.
And I think
Definitely not in high school?
No, not in high school.
I don't think I tried in high school either.
I remember it was 7th or 8th grade. I went with Matt. We've had him on this podcast before. I went with Matt, and we went to like these.
Thanks for the invite.
I know, right? I don't even know what was going on at the time, but at that time we went out and we went to like this fucking mansion complex.
Of course you guys did.
And we got like all those rich people just give you like the full fucking
bars.
the complete bar, yeah.
Do you know where this is at? So I can keep my children away from that area.
Right. So you can keep your
I will literally I will drive Christian and Aiden to a good neighborhood just so we can have a fun time. I don't care. If I'm doing the walk-in, I'll fucking go get a good haul.
Oh my God, that's funny. No, but yeah, so I think I was like 13 or 14. That's Halloween's an interesting thing. Like you everyone ends up dressing up. You go out.
Nobody does it anymore.
Dress it up?
People dress up, but no one. How many kids do you get coming? I mean, I guess this is going to be your first Halloween in this house?
Yeah.
Well, the last time you were fucking in a house for Halloween, how many kids showed up? Because we always, because you got to realize, most people just don't go to your house if you're not presenting Halloween. If you're not throwing, if you're not throwing a pumpkin out, or if you don't even have your lights on, that's definitely a no-go.
A sign.
But if you got a light on, maybe. But if you got some decorations, I at least know you're in the fucking festive mood / spirit.
Right.
And you're more likely to have a fucking Jolly Rancher in your house to give to my little brothers. You know what I mean? But half the houses.
That's a crazy statement.
I walk through. So you've been to my cul-de-sac, right? So that's the whole cul-de-sac. So I walked them through that, and then I walked them across the street. Into like this other neighborhood, and then we go through like this whole big neighborhood, right?
Okay.
But only like 20 to 30% of the houses have lights on / are giving out candy.
Really?
I swear to you, nobody does it anymore. And there's even less people out and about. Like when I was a kid, there was so many people trick-or-treating at the same time as me trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
But now, like watching Christian and Aiden, like there's
not a
not
lot?
nearly the same amount of children.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I truly don't know.
Huh.
Maybe parents are scared nowadays. Maybe parents are more scared or timid nowadays. Maybe
to let their kids just walk out there?
Yeah, maybe parents are more inclined to just buy a big bag of candy and let them stay in the house and watch movies for that night or something. You know what I mean? It's like, but for some reason the spirit
That's not fun at all.
That's what I'm saying. The spirit of going out to random strangers' houses and hoping they give you candy. With drugs in it or razor blades in it.
That's a part of the thrill.
That's a part of the thrill that had like. Some people play
magic
tricks.
Some
people play
Halloween.
tricks on Halloween.
Trick or treat.
And you got to be ready.
I put a couple of razor blades in my candy before. Handed them out.
That's right. And the Snickers, those are the best ones to get them with because there's already so many ingredients.
That you don't know.
That you just like, oh, this is a sharp peanut.
Exactly.
And then it's a razor blade.
And then you
tricked ya.
That's a great trick, dude. That's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah, no, that was one of the best ones. But when I was a kid, people were really like, they're going to give you weed edibles. No one in their right fucking mind was giving
kids weed
edibles.
Dude, imagine.
For free? For the free? You think they're giving out drugs for the F? Are you crazy?
Dog, imagine though if one house actually did that, and because edibles are strong as fuck. And imagine you being like 12. Just
imagine an 8-year-old
blasted.
Yeah, but imagine an 8-year-old that's not my size. They're just gonna fucking have it go into a coma.
Yeah, they might go into a fucking.
They're just
coma.
Gonna go into a coma. Me, I'm just gonna be like.
They fucking got two.
I'm gonna eat all the candy I got that night.
All in one sitting.
Yeah, because I'm so stoned.
But then you would also go into a
some
coma.
sugar coma.
You would literally go into another
Because
coma.
we've been over this in the Pop-Tart episode. It takes approximately that many grams of sugar. That he's gonna throw it up on the screen. That many grams of sugar
to go into a sugar coma?
To kill a person from sugar overdose.
Kill a person? Can you die from that?
From sugar overdose?
You trying to play footsie, dude?
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry, Undertaker. Undertaker's used to touching men, dude. What can I say? No, but
Undertaker looks a little homoerotic.
Okay.
Like he wears eyeliner.
You're being ridiculous. You sound
he
ridiculous.
He has long hair.
Right, you sound ridiculous right
He
now.
might have a pussy under there, dude.
No, he doesn't. He has a big old cock.
Does he fuck women with it?
He's got a wife. He's had a wife for many years. He date.
I don't know.
In the WWE, there used to be.
That's a cover up, dude.
In the WWE, before they started having respect, before they were like the women's division, it was the Divas division. Right?
They just wear little tight fucking.
Yeah, right. Like
thongs.
bra and panty matches and fucking
mud.
Mud wrestling matches.
Wrestling.
Yeah, dude. That shit was the best, dude. I remember I played like SmackDown versus Raw 07 or 06.
And you just jack off and then play with the other hand.
There was a fucking bras and panties match. Oh yeah, dude. Well, I wouldn't jack off, but oh yeah, it was a fun game to play.
Yeah.
But back before, one of the divas was Michelle McCool, and she wasn't one of the sluttier divas. She was one of the more down to earth divas, like one of the nicer divas, and that's who the Undertaker is with.
Okay.
And they've been together for many years. That's married and everything.
Hey, that's love, dude. It's real love.
That is real love.
He's going and giving tombstone pile drivers, and then
to sweaty, hairy men.
And then he's going over and seeing her.
Comes home to his
wrestling,
tiny little blonde wife.
Thong wrestling and mud matches with other women.
They're the perfect match.
It's such a good story, dude. I mean that's sometimes okay, cool, but honestly, when I'm with a woman, I don't like it rough at all because I feel
passionate.
It's too it's too rapey.
You don't want to cross that line,
dude. Okay,
never want to cross that line.
And for women, you want to know a crazy story about something that happened to me?
Oh God,
I was in this was a couple years ago. I was with a woman, and this was the first time that we were having sex, and she literally bit. I can't remember if she bit. I think it was my chest. She either bit my. I think it was my chest because I think I would remember if it was my lip. She bit my chest.
And she bruised you?
So fucking hard, like the hardest you could possibly bite a person. She bit the fuck out of my chest.
Did she draw blood?
No, but she wanted to, she told me. And I was like, she literally did it without asking. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I literally said, what the fuck? And she goes, oh, I'm sorry. Like, are you okay? Whatever. We were drunk, too, so that's probably had part to do with it.
Not into the blood play.
No. And she literally said, she was like, that turns me on when, like, breaking skin and, like, a little blood. I was like,
yeah.
Bitch.
When it comes to blood.
You better ask me.
When it comes to any other...
Should have just knocked you out.
When it comes to any other bodily fluid besides cum or spit, I guess.
You have to ask.
Just not really into it.
Yeah, I'm not into it. That's the thing is, like, when she did that, I was like, I'm not.
How does that, like, what, you're going to dangle a knife and make fucking small incisions, you know what I mean? It's like, how are you, realistically, how do you pull this off? Yeah, how is she going to, like...
Just bite as hard as you can.
Yeah,
dude,
that's
it
also
fucking works.
That also doesn't feel
Draws
good.
blood.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't. But that's the thing is not for me because if you're not into it, you're not into it. But if you're into it, you're like, oh yeah, like fucking bite the shit out of me, bitch.
Okay, so it's like, how far would you push your... This is low-key. This is actually a good question, kind of a good question into a sensitive segue. How far would you push what you're comfortable with
for someone I
to
love?
Please your partner? Like, if they're into some crazy shit, are you going to be into that crazy shit just to, like, please them sexually? Or
I'm not getting fucked in the ass.
What's a deal breaker for you?
I'm not getting fucked in the ass.
Not even if she's really into that?
No. I'm not. Not that.
Fingers? That's a yes.
If she wanted
Fingers and tongues, but not a big old
to,
black
but
dildo.
no.
Fingers
no.
and tongues, maybe. Big old black dildos,
No
out
chance.
of
No
the question.
chance. No, but I've never got my ass eaten. I've never had a finger up. No girls ever put a finger up there.
Yeah, me neither.
Unfortunately.
No, I don't want them to.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, I don't want you guys near my ass.
it's
I
a
don't
dark,
wanna-
scary place.
It's a
down
dark,
there.
scary place, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't even want my worst enemies down there. What do I want you down there for?
Okay, for real. I think that's a no go. And then I'm not shitting on you.
Well, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
not shitting on me.
That's what I'm saying. How far would you push your boundaries? To
Well, give me an
please someone?
example.
I don't
Give me an
know.
example.
You're giving pretty good ones.
All right, I'll give you an example. She wants to shit on your chest,
She wants to shit on my chest.
and it's gonna fucking make her squirt immediately when she shits on you. As soon as it slips
She
out of her
fucking
asshole.
loves it, dude. She
As soon
loves
as
it
it's
that much.
as soon as it
She
slips out of
loves
her
it
asshole,
that much.
she's gonna squirt everywhere,
Aw,
dog.
dude.
If you just let her shit right on your chest.
See, because I'm a people pleaser at heart, you know. But that's just a little much. That is
Disgusting.
that is a little much.
A big ass log.
just a
on your
big
chest.
fucking, just a big poop on your chest. Just a big old, just a shit. Just taking
But
shit on
she's
your
gonna get
chest.
so fucking hot and heavy.
I don't think it's worth it, man. And I'm a fucking virgin saying I don't know if that's worth it. I just don't think that would be worth it.
I would not.
It would have to
let
be.
anyone shit on my
It would
chest.
literally have to be Aphrodite, like the perfect specimen,
A woman.
like the most perfect, most incredible specimen of a female. It would have to literally be perfection. in front
Margot
of me.
Robbie.
No.
She
No.
wants to shit on your chest,
She-
and then she's gonna
so
squirt everywhere and say that
she's
you're
like-
the best,
She's like, hey, mate, I want to take a shit on your chest.
and then I let you fuck me all night. I let you fuck this tight little. Pink
It's like
pussy.
it's like that's a great thing, but you got to get shit on first.
I might let Margot Robbie shit on me, dude.
Because you could just
Can
clean
I go
it up
clean it up and
afterwards.
then come back to the
Yeah,
room?
do you have to stay covered in it?
That I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't even be able to get hard.
Just the smell alone.
I'd have to go.
It depends on her diet too, I guess.
We have to clean the sheets. I have to go take a shower.
I have to take
clean
at least
up.
one therapy course, and then I'm in.
And then I
I'm
gotta
good.
take one.
one fucking 1 hour of therapy, and then I think we're golden.
No, I would no seriously. I would let her do it. I would go take the sheets off, go shower, and then I would drink straight out of a bottle of Jack, and I would come in the room and be like, "Get your fucking."
Oh, I'm drinking fucking Everclear or something, but just to really forget 2 swigs in. But then,
Oh
but
my
then you get
God.
you get to you know
And then I could tell everyone I fucked Margot Robbie. No one would believe me.
you don't
dude.
get this. What if,
No one would believe me.
What's more believable? I fucked Margot Robbie or Margot Robbie shit on my chest?
Neither.
Neither
Neither
is
of those things
believable.
are believable.
Neither's believable. Well, what's more believable?
Like, bro, if I actually came up to you and I was like,
I got something. I got something.
I
tell
gotta tell you something, dude. And you're like,
you. Hey,
what's
what-
up?
What is it, man? You good?
Dude, Margot Robbie.
Like the Margot Robbie.
The one you've seen in The Wolf of Wall Street and Barbie.
Okay.
Came over. I met her at the park, right? She was just on a run.
Okay. Interesting.
And I was like, I'm your biggest fan. And she looked me up and down and she was like, you're hot, mate.
Okay.
And I was like, what, me?
that's a win right there.
And I was- that's-
already great.
I know. And I was like, Margot Robbie, you're like my biggest fan. And then she was like, I gotta tell you something. I wanna fuck you, but I wanna shit on your chest and then let you fuck me. And then that's what happened. She shit on my chest and then I fucked her, dude.
That's crazy.
You don't believe me.
No.
Okay.
But it's such an unbelievable.
That's such an it would never happen in a million, thousand, 100,000 million years.
Just any person coming up to you and being like, "I want you to fuck the shit out of me,"
And shit on my
and
chest.
shit on my chest.
Yeah, that's true. Any
It's like,
person.
that's just unbelievable coming out of anybody's mouth.
Okay, but even if I just told you I fucked Margot Robbie, you wouldn't believe me.
That's a fucking hard pill to swallow. She was just on a run. That's like
How else do I meet her?
that's
At a
like
convention.
that's like saying she goes to a different school. You don't know her. She goes to a different
She
school.
goes to a different school, dude.
You know
Trust
what I
me,
mean?
I fucked her, dude.
Trust
goes
me,
to
I
different
was
school.
I was in there for sure, but
But she just goes to
she
different
goes to
school.
North Tech.
She doesn't go to the school. Yeah, dude. I don't. Who's your
Margot Robbie maybe, Scarlett Johansson maybe. You know, like
Scarlett Johansson.
all the crazy, all of like you know all the celebrity crushes. You know, they're pretty up there. But,
Scarlett Johansson's definitely was my childhood celebrity crush.
But like I said, they would have to be like Aphrodite, like perfection.
Specifically, her in you ever seen the movie Don Johnson?
I've heard of it. Is that the one with? Yeah, that's the one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it.
Is you knew his name, so I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah,
She-
dude, the white dude with the black hair.
Yeah, and then they played
Like
like
he looks like Bruce Willis.
they were from Jersey. They played a couple from Jersey.
Yeah, he actually played a
Uh,
young version of Bruce Willis in a movie. It was called Looper. It was pretty good.
Scarlett Johansson specifically in that movie.
Beautiful,
Oh my
beautiful.
god.
Fucking-
Some about her being a
beautiful,
fucking
mate.
little Jersey fuck, you know.
There's these Jersey broads, man. These Jersey broads are something special.
They are, dude.
Beautiful women. But yeah, it would it would have to be like, you know, a perfect specimen.
Perfect specimen.
To cross those kinds of boundaries, to cross those kinds of lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I would probably do like foot stuff with it, you know, like I would probably do like foot because I don't really like feet that much.
Mm-hmm.
But if they were into feet, you know, then like that's something I'd be willing to go for, you know, to please them.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I would get afraid if I was with a fucking celebrity. Like, oh my god, this is really fucking Scarlett Johansson. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would almost get stage fright. Be like,
Yeah, no, I think that I feel like that's why celebrities don't fuck non-celebrities.
because everyone's like, it must be a weird dynamic in a relationship if you're a woman celebrity too.
Well, like first off, you can't trust nobody.
Yeah.
Like a random person you meet off the street, you can't trust nobody. Like they could fucking take videos of you while you're not, you know, paying
While you're shitting on their
attention.
chest.
Exactly. POV. Scarlett Johansson poops on my chest.
And that's it. That's it, dude.
And then that's all it takes.
It's over. It's a hard one to explain and come back from.
So it's just like,
Listen,
dude.
that wasn't me.
I feel like celebrities don't want to fuck with non-celebrities for that reason because
I could see that.
both celebrities, you know, have something to lose or they have reasons to not be a piece of shit person, right?
Right.
Any asshole Joe Schmo off the street can, you know, take, you know, illicit pictures and sell them to TMZ and whatnot after they get with the celebrity. Or same for women. Women might get with a celebrity just to try and like fucking, you know, take all their money,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's a very scary thing, I'm sure, for celebrities or
Man,
people,
that's a weird thing, huh?
or at least people
fucking-
with money are probably insanely scared of losing it.
But for
because-
men, like, imagine being like for men and you're a celebrity, imagine how much pussy they probably run through, dude.
it really, I feel like it depends.
Imagine if you're
on
like
the
Mike
person.
Tyson. How much pussy he was probably fucking.
He was getting in there,
Like, you're the heavyweight champion of the world. Just a savage.
and he also got married.
He's like, just come.
he also
come
got
suck
hitched.
this cock.
He also got hitched to one of the most beautiful women in the world at the time.
Who was it?
Was it fucking? I don't even remember her name, but she was beautiful.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember her name either.
So it's like,
You know how much, like,
but she was a celebrity. She was.
He was probably just walking in rooms like, come suck this cock.
Please.
Come, no,
No,
you
please.
know why the fuck you here.
You know what? Yeah. No. Please.
You know why you fucking here. Come suck this cock. You know why you came down here. You know what you're here for.
You want to please me? Now do it.
You know,
Please
fucking
me.
please me. I'm the fucking heavyweight champion of the world. I got money. I got fucking claws. I got a tiger. Suck my dick.
That's pretty good, dude.
You know?
Hey, you can finally do You can finally do a voice accent.
Suck this fucking cock.
Mike Tyson, wife. Or Mike
Ex-wife.
Tyson first wife?
Ex-wives.
Yikes.
Robin Givens. At the time, she was a fucking player.
At the time, she was a dime piece.
At the time, she was the fucking...
58 years old, though. She's still beautiful. Black don't crack. That you ever heard of that saying? That's a real saying.
I've never heard that saying.
You've never heard that saying?
I've never heard that. Did you
Black-
just come up with that right now?
No, dude. Shut the fuck up. Don't be that. Don't be a fucking. Don't be
You
an
just
asshole.
come up with that right now?
Don't be fucking smart with me.
Where'd you hear that from?
Don't be a fucking smart guy. I don't remember where I heard it. YouTube, celebrity. I have no
TV,
fucking idea. TV,
movies.
something. Maybe Kevin Hart. Who the fuck knows?
Okay, if
Point being, black people get old, but they don't really, like, black people look great when they age compared to, like, white people.
You can have any woman in the
come
world.
on.
You can have any woman in the world that you've ever wanted,
Okay.
and you'll marry, and you'll marry to them.
What's the catch?
Or
Or
and you're gonna live a basic life.
Yeah.
Or you have unlimited 9 out of 10 women that you can fuck at your disposal, and you're the richest man in the world. But you can't marry any of them. You just can fuck them.
And what was the first option?
The first option is you have any woman in the world that you want, and you get to marry them. The next thing, but you're gonna live a basic life. You don't have money.
Or
you get to fuck unlimited amounts of 9 out of 10s, no 10 out of 10s, but 9 out of 10s, and you're the richest man in the world.
I mean, what kind of question is that? Obviously,
Dude,
the
I'm
second one.
picking the fucking first one.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am, dude.
Come on, dude.
I want to settle down. Basic life with a beautiful woman.
Basic life meaning
Just basic, you know. Wake up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, go to work. We got the little.
that's basic.
I got the.
Everybody gets cups of coffee on their way to work.
Yeah, dude.
Do you drink coffee?
I do. Yeah.
Like black coffee,
No.
like
Creamer, dude. Put a little creamer in there.
Well, like, do you drink like sweet coffee? I guess I should say. Like, do you like go to Starbucks and get a fucking frappuccino, fucking
No.
caramel drizzle,
I just get a regular coffee.
fucking anal drip?
Anal drips,
Frappuccino.
dude. Anal drip frappuccinos are good though. If I go, I get an anal drip frap.
Those are pretty good.
I mean, they're safe. for the-
Flavorful. To
It's
say the least.
economically safe.
Wise investments.
It's good for the environment.
I've always wondered.
Just drip it right in my mouth. I want it directly from the faucet today. Get her out here.
What did I want to say? I don't even remember.
That's good.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it when
When you
your
forget
brain
something.
does that. Yeah, dude.
Well,
It's like
you
it
do it
was-
more because you have severe ADD or something.
Dude, I got something wrong with me. Yeah, you're right.
You got something.
It's
dude.
horrible, dude. And it's not fair. It's really not fair because
I mean-
I have some really amazing thoughts sometimes,
But you
and
don't
then they
remember
just
them.
and then they just disappear, never to be thought again.
Ever?
Never.
Damn.
And I hate that.
See, I'm trying to think. No, yeah, dude. I would take the first option because I would want a hot chick, and we would just be able to settle down, basic life.
Yeah, but what hot chick?
Scarlett Johansson.
There's too many options for the first option.
You know what I heard though?
There's because plus you say you choose any girl. That's not you just choose a random chick and then boom, she's automatically devoted, faithful,
Yeah.
not crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's no.
No, every woman's fucking crazy.
Your
dog.
hypothetical just doesn't
Every
work.
woman's a psycho.
Yeah, exactly. So the way your hypothetical, proves itself, it's like it just makes more sense to go with the second option.
You might be right, dude. I was just trying to give you devil's advocate.
Come on. Yeah, right?
But see,
Trying to look like the fucking saint on the goddamn show.
but honestly,
Drop a comment if you want your own personal hair.
I feel like I do want that. Like I want to go.
Like dead ass though, of course I want a soulmate. Of course you want your one and only someone. Of course you want that.
course.
But some people don't find that.
Most people don't.
So if you could just
Dude,
be a
isn't it
million,
sad?
so if you could just be a millionaire that's fucking endless, 9 out of 10, sure, that sounds like a
Isn't
great,
it sad
that sounds
that-
like a great hypothetical.
Most people don't find their quote unquote soulmate, dude.
It sucks.
Most people just settle for what's nearby
For
and what's
real, bro.
easy and comfortable.
My soulmate can be in fucking Guadalajara right now.
I feel
I
like
gotta go to Guadalajara.
I feel like
But it's like that's the thing. Your soulmate can literally be anywhere, anybody.
yeah. I'm just saying I feel like there's more. You have more than one soulmate in the world. I think there's a quote unquote soulmate.
Like there's one soulmate per country.
More than that, dude. One out of like
at least one per state.
yeah. One per state.
One per state. If you're in the States, at least one per state.
I think
You could
one per
find-
state.
You could find someone you can build the rest of your life with in
your
each
state.
of the 50 states.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I think so. Cause like
Come on, man.
Think about it.
Not because you gotta admit
50.
Because then you gotta admit
do this
that
math.
then you gotta admit that there's like not shithole states, but there's shithole states out there.
But there's still beautiful women and beautiful things and everything. Do 50 divided by 350 million on your phone. 50 states.
50 Cent.
Oh my God, you're fucking dumb, dude.
Well, because like, oh shit, I don't even know where my calculator is on this fucking thing.
You don't ever use it.
You know what? I just realized.
Oh my God, he doesn't know how to find his fucking calculator. What do you do?
Oh, look at that, Larry Bird, baby.
50 divided by 350 million. Ah, fuck. Do it the other way. 350 million
350.
divided by 50.
7.
One out of 7 million people
So you got at
is
least
your soulmate.
So you got at least 7 million soulmates.
No. I'm
Oh,
saying
wait.
one out of there's 350 million people in America. One person per state. That means there's 7. It's 1 out of 7 million. What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is 700 million.
Yeah.
I was trying to put 7 billion and then divide that by 7 million. Because there's what, 7 billion people on the planet? Is that how you would do that math?
You didn't even get the
Because it doesn't go that high.
that's not even doesn't make sense what you just did.
How many people are on the planet?
7 billion.
7 billion.
Why'd you divide it by 7 million?
Because you said 1 out of 7 million people.
In America,
Oh, that's right. You did only do.
we did 1 out of 50 states, dog.
Because we did 350 million, and that's the.
If
that's the
you
population of
followed this
America.
podcast, I'm the math guy. He's the
Yeah,
English
definitely.
guy.
Yeah, I think they know that.
No, but
definitely
seriously,
not the math guy.
I
But
think
that's okay.
1 out of 7 million is pretty accurate, right?
Sure.
That makes kind of sense. Like if you went through 7, well, actually, that doesn't even make sense because there's not 350 million fucking women or idiots in America.
See, we're both fucking dumb.
So do by half of that though. Half,
125 million.
but we'll just do half of 7 million. So half of 7 million is like
3.5.
3.3 million.
3.5.
If you met 3 million women, 1 out of those 3 million, you
will
could
suck your
fucking
dick
every day.
every day.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, dude. Dude, some girls love sucking dick.
If you do, call me.
His number is 702-799-3741.
It's so funny because I think I know what that number is too.
You do?
It's a school number.
Oh, God.
I swear to God, that's like a school number for one of the schools around here.
Oh, shit.
799?
702-799-3471.
799, I swear to God, is like a school handle. Like all schools have 799 in them.
Oh, shit. Call that
Whoops.
number.
Call
and
that
ask,
number.
And ask to get your dick sucked every day.
Yeah, do that.
Or tell the phone number that you're gonna suck their dick every day. No, yeah, I feel like realistically, if you went up to 3 million women, really sat down with them, got to know them, you would be compatible with one of them, like fully.
3 million is a lot of women. 3
So
million is a lot of people.
in the world, probably 3 out of a billion. 3 times 7, 21. 21?
21 what?
Soulmates.
Out of 7 billion?
Nah, there's got to be more.
That's our math isn't mathing right now, dude.
But what are we talking
not
about?
computing.
Are we talking about like soulmates? You know what I'm saying?
You said there's a soulmate of state.
Yeah.
So what the fuck did you mean by that version of soulmate?
Oh, fuck, you're right.
You dumbass.
So wait.
You were just like soulmates. Like soulmates?
Like, what are we considering a soul? Like,
You're
die. Like, you're fucking ride or die.
Yeah.
All right, I think there's like 100 in the world.
In the world?
Nah, like 250. 250 women that would like.
But
that
how many are you gonna...
If you got to know
But
them.
how many are you going to meet in your lifetime?
None of them, probably. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
So what's the fucking point?
What's the likelihood that I meet one of the 200 fucking women that's my soulmate out of fucking 3 billion women?
Yeah, what's the likelihood they're in Nevada?
Not a lot. The likelihood that they're in my state is not high.
The likelihood that they're in California, though.
No, the likelihood that they're in my
higher-
state is high.
higher than most.
The likelihood that they're in my state is high, but the likelihood that I'm gonna fucking find them,
I don't think that likelihood is high either.
that they're in my state.
I think
All my soulmates are in
well that's
Colombia.
The thing. Well, you know what? I don't think
all
you
my
can,
soulmates are fat booty Latinas, and they're all in the same fucking
in
village.
the Dominican Republic.
They're all in the same village.
My thing is, I feel like you don't like. I don't just have.
Daddy's home. I run with my arms open to 7 Latina chicks with fat booties, and I get my head chopped off by the
thing is,
cartel.
I feel like soulmates aren't like predetermined, or you know what I mean. Like you have to find. You know what? Like you find them.
Soulmates aren't predetermined.
Like you find them on accident.
Yeah, but how many are like? I'm saying that there's not one soulmate for you out there. There's got to be like 300.
Yeah, but how many are you gonna find? That's the hard
That's
part.
the soulmate that you come across.
Because then you might accidentally walk past one of them, and then you don't say hi. Boom, soulmate. You never see him again after that point. No soulmate.
I don't think
there.
maybe there is no such thing as a soulmate, dude. Maybe you just have to build something with someone that's bearable. But see, that's how you settle.
I don't know, man. I think that might be a real thing you just said though. That's not settling. That's building with somebody.
Build with someone who's like not like you don't totally want to kill.
If you have someone you care about, and that someone cares about you, that's enough to build a beautiful relationship on. It's crazy how you never get pink eye from all the times you've done that.
Well, that was the mic I used last week.
All right, whether that's a joke or not, that's a good one.
And you put it towards your eye.
I put it towards my eye. I put it on my nose.
No.
I put it everywhere.
I actually don't know if that's the mic I used last week, Doug. I gotta stop farting on these mics.
You say as you fucking do it again.
Oh my fucking god!
What are you looking up? You little fucking
How many?
mongrel. How many soulmates do you have? That's a good, Google that.
Some psychics? Some psychics say that people can only have one soulmate, while some say it's possible to have multiple.
Albeit not a lot.
Some define soulmates as an exclusively romantic concept, while others say that there are many different types of soulmates, as there are types of human connection. So are we soulmate friends?
I was just about to ask that. Do you think there's like friend soulmates? Like,
all right, for real.
Like, do you think our friend group is friend soulmates?
Okay, me and you, do you think that we're friend soulmates?
I mean, I could see us being friend soulmates.
What's the criteria?
We've known each other for a long time.
Okay. We add value to each other's lives in different ways.
That's right. We support one another through all of our endeavors.
Right. We give each other
Blowjobs.
That's right. These are good
What
criteria,
else?
dude.
What else?
So if you're not giving your friend a blowy every once in a
If you're not giving
while,
your friend a blowy, then you're not friends.
you're not friends, dude.
Certainly not soulmate friends.
Certainly not soulmates.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here with that fucking shit.
Oh, you're fucking best friends, dude? When was the last time
When's
you
the
sucked
last
his
time
dick?
you swallowed, pussy? But no, honestly.
Dude, we should start a self-help book together.
I think that could work.
Comment if you would buy our self-help book.
Comment if you would buy a self-help book written by yours truly. The shittiest self-help book, if you might add.
Is there a soulmate for everyone? Dear Angela.
Dear
yes,
Angela.
everyone has a true soulmate.
No, the fuck they don't.
Damn, so like even if you're like a super piece of shit person, you have a soulmate out there?
I guess, but
Oh shit.
if you're a super piece of shit person, what if you're a super piece of shit person to your soulmate and they just
Love
don't,
it?
They just don't fuck you?
What?
And then what if you're a super piece of shit to your soulmate and they just don't even want to pay attention to you? Like imagine I'm at a coffee shop and then my soulmate walks in.
You know what I think about a lot?
And I'm a piece of shit. She won't even give me the time of day. She walks right out.
You know what I think about a lot?
What?
Kind of like that, like, because you know how people go through different phases in their life and like different well, just that different phases, like
Yeah.
you go through and like you think that, or some people might go through an asshole phase, like they're angry at the world for whatever reason, for the wrong reasons, and they end up just being like going through a phase where they're a fucking complete asshole to everyone, and they shut everyone off and be an asshole. Like, what if your soulmate comes to you during that time and you didn't know it, and then you end up not being with them, but they were like the fucking
They were gonna be the one, but
They were
pushed
gonna be
them
the one.
away because you sucked.
at the time, but you don't suck in life. That's crazy to think about.
I've thought about that before,
That's sad.
and that's a shitty thought to have.
That's sad, dude. Because I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Like, whether it be maybe one of your exes or someone you even technically weren't official with but had a fling with, and you're like, that might have been the one that.
And the one
Got
that
away.
got away, man. I think about that all the time. It's horrible.
Rebecca in 3rd grade, dude.
Dead ass.
What a slut
It's
she
like,
was.
what if we kept in touch? Who knows, right?
Who knows, Rebecca? Hit me
I
up.
don't know.
Hit me up, Rebecca.
It's that is a shitty thought to go through, you know? It's because, like, but then it's also, like, you can't live in fantasy land.
You can't live in the past.
If nothing
Too many people live in the past.
Exactly. Like, you can't live in fantasy land and you can't live in the past. If nothing happened, then nothing happened.
Because you know what I think about a lot of the times? Like, as soon as something happens, whether it be bad or good, like, let's say something really fucking bad happens.
It was still supposed to happen.
No, I don't think necessarily that, but I think right after it happens, you almost have to be like, that was in the past. Like, literally, you can't do anything about it.
I feel like
You can't do anything about it.
kind of like everything happens for a reason. Except I feel like it's not everything happens for a reason. It's just everything that happens.
Yeah.
Like
Like-
you can't change anything that happens. It already happened. So you
You
can't.
can only do what you can moving forward. Like, for example, you get in a car accident. You're like, oh my God, like, I got in a car accident. I have no car, whatever, right? It's like, okay,
just on to
you
the next.
can't do anything about it.
Just move on.
Like,
You
yeah.
gotta move on.
Some people
You gotta-
can't do that, though.
You got to be like, nah. Well, now I got to look for a cheap bike. Go get a cheap bike, and now you got transportation again. It's like you gotta be proactive. You can't live in the past. You can't dwindle on things.
Some people, that's a real fucking problem for some people, dude. Living in the past.
And it's like, if it didn't happen, maybe it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like people get caught up a lot on things.
You know what's kind of crazy?
That they didn't do.
Did we talk about this
What?
last time, how I don't believe in luck?
Yeah,
We did?
kinda. Or yeah, we got into it.
Yeah, I think everything that happens is just solely on your actions.
I disagree.
There is luck.
Yeah, because, I mean, something unlucky happening to you would be like, you know, like someone else decides to like drive drunk and then they crash into you. You know what I mean? That's you being unlucky because
Mhm.
nothing you could have done
To stop that.
to stop it, to prepare for
Why
it.
were you out at 1 a.m. in the morning?
Drinking? Me? I didn't crash into you.
No, why was I out at 1 a.m. in the morning in general? Why wasn't I in bed?
Who said you were out at 1 a.m. in the morning?
Okay, so who's drinking at 1 p.m. in the afternoon?
Some fucking piece of shit alcoholic that killed you. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
does it matter?
All right.
It's like you can't change.
I shouldn't have been out. I should have been home.
So
my
you're
actions.
just always gonna. Yeah, okay. You're a fucking piece of work because I knew you would do this. You always got to oppose me. It's ridiculous.
Someone's got to do it, dude. You got a big head. You got a big ego, dude.
Come on, when you're this smart, when you're this genius. 6 times 6.
35.
Up 1.
What's that?
36. 6 times 6 is 36.
Ah, fuck, you're right.
6 times 5 is
No.
6 times
6 times 5 is
30. Wait.
No. 6 times 5 is 30, yeah. So 6 times 6 is 36? That sound right.
I'm so confused.
Why does that not sound right? I think you're right, though.
Isn't it?
Wait.
6 times 5 is 35?
12 times, 36. You're right. 6 times 6 is 36.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not
Why does it not
making
sound
sense.
right?
I don't know, dude.
Doesn't it not sound right?
Isn't that funny how some,
Shit doesn't sound right.
like 2 plus 2 equals 4 sounds right?
Yeah.
That
6 times
shit
6
makes sense.
6 times 6 is 36?
For some reason,
right.
it's not fitting. And you'd think it would because 6 times 6, 36. It should be 26. Because there's only 2 6s. That's what I'm saying, dude. Some of them just don't sound right, which is funny. Because you apparently are a math-inclined brain. What other equations stick out to you that sound good or bad?
Square root of pi, I know it like the back of my hand.
How many digits do you know of pi?
3.1479799.
It's not even right.
367.
You're already wrong.
That's literally it.
It's 3.14159. The rest of it.
I don't know, dude.
I know for a fact what the first 5 digits are. It's 3.14159. I know for a fact. You can look that shit up.
I look it up and you're wrong.
Fucking look it up, dude. I'm fucking confident. I'm fucking confident, bitch. I'm fucking confident.
I believe you. Okay. You're in the back corner of an alley in New York.
Of course I am.
Getting
sucking dick
drugs.
for crack again.
No. Now you're just buying drugs because you want to
Just
go fuck
regular
this
drugs.
bitch, right? You met a bitch at a bar.
And what kind of drugs is she into that I have to go to one of these black alleys?
Molly. You're not from New York. You're from Vegas. This is you, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You're in New York.
I know. So why the fuck am I being stupid? If this is me, I wouldn't be dumb as fuck and go.
I don't know, dude, because
alley.
she's like a really hot bitch, and she's like she's like, if you look at me, Molly, I'll
she's
fucking
like,
suck that fucking.
That's the okay. Then I would be in the alley.
See, you would, dude. Trust me, you would.
I definitely would.
Trust me, I would
Yeah,
too. I'd be in there
would.
like, give me some fucking Molly,
dude.
Give me some Molly.
Fucking hurry up,
dude. I needed it yesterday. Okay, but so you're in the back of an alley.
Yeah. And then Molly comes out, and
you
she's
get the
got
Molly.
a penis.
No.
Then
So-
Molly fucking comes down the alley, and she is huge.
You're down the alley,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you turn around, and there's 7
Of course there is 7
rat-sized, crack-sized rats.
cat-sized rats.
Crackhead-sized rats. Human-sized rats.
What the fuck? I'm just trying to get some Molly. What the fuck?
You took a wrong turn, dog.
I
Okay.
gotta get fucking eaten by the goddamn teenage
actually,
mutant ninja rats.
no. Okay. Master Splinter. No. Okay.
7 master splinters ready to
No.
feast on.
Okay. One regular human-sized rat.
What's regular about that? Or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
10 cat-sized rats. 10 rats that are cat-sized, or 1 rat that's human-sized.
Now, does humans so like in Dark Souls when they have those big ass rats, those kinds of rats, would you consider those? Like,
Humans, it's 150 pounds. The rat's 150 pounds, and it's about 5 foot.
So I guess what I'm asking is,
No, it's 200 pounds.
is it a rat that's like anthropomorphized and looks like a human, or is it a rat that's scaled up a bunch of?
It's scaled up
So it's just a rat
on 4 legs,
that's
and it's
big
a regular
as
rat
fuck.
that's just big as fuck. Or
Yeah.
10,
Cat-sized rats.
they're each like 20 pounds.
That's probably regular New York rats, anyways.
20 pounds. It's like a fucking dog.
Hey, if anybody's from New York down below, let us know how big those rats are in the subway.
Not that big.
You've been to New York?
No, but they're not that big.
Exactly. Then you don't fucking know
That's
shit.
an apocalypse.
You don't know shit. Let us know down below if, how big the rats are in New York subway systems. Look up biggest rat ever found in New York. Look up biggest rat ever found in New York. No, not the Gambian fucking pouch rat. Biggest
The
rat
Gambian pouch rat is the
biggest-
world's largest rat, reaching up to 9 pounds.
Look up the fucking biggest rat in New York. Biggest rat in New York, or found in New York. Terrifying super rat was found 4 feet long. A 4-foot long rat. Same size as a small dog. Not even cats.
Okay, but it was literally
Thought at the time to be the biggest of its kind. Go back up. Go back fucking up. Thought that at the time to be the biggest of its kind to have been found anywhere in the world. A rat the size of a dog. That's insane.
that thing is disgusting.
This beast.
Okay,
So would you? So
so fucking 10 of those,
that picture.
and they want to murder you,
That picture makes it look like a big ass guinea pig.
and they want to fuck you though. They want to eat you.
See, but that doesn't look like a scary rat.
If that thing came up to you,
In a dark alley at night, though,
you'd be scared,
you'd be
dog.
fucking
And it's
scared
like,
shit.
and it's coming at you. It's coming direct. 10 of them are coming directly at you.
So it's like, how fast can I punt 10 times is the question. Because I don't think you could take
And
out
then
the
one's gonna
human-sized
run
rat.
up your fucking leg onto your back, and it's gonna be like, little fucking rat.
See, but then I could grab that rat by the tail and use him as like a morning star against the other rats.
But then the other rat's already in your ass. It already crawled into your ass crack.
Why
it's
do
nibbling
they
on your
immediately
nuts.
Have to go for my? Why do they
Now-
immediately go for my ass?
It's a rat, dude.
Oh, they hole is the goal for rats.
Hole is the goal.
They get in there.
And then there's just a rat that's just trying to nibble in your ass.
Have you ever seen Insidious 2?
Answer the question.
No, deadass. Have you seen Insidious 2?
I don't know.
There was so the whole point of Insidious is like this demon infects these families, and then it gets these families, or it infects one of the kids in the families, and it gets the kids to murder its family. Right.
Okay.
So in the second movie,
As it should.
In the second movie, this church family, right, like this super religious church family, this kid gets affected by the demon, and he ties his parents up, his parents and his siblings up in the church, and then he gets rats
And puts them in the bucket.
and puts them on top of their chests, and then
Heats up the bucket.
heats up the bucket on top, and then they gnaw through their bodies.
You know that was actually a torture method? Like medieval times?
Yeah.
That would be the worst
Fucking nuts.
way
That's one of the worst.
ever.
It's between that and overstimulation to the penis.
No, on some real shit. That is the worst way ever to fucking die.
Ever? One rat?
What's worse than that?
I mean, one rat chewing through you is pretty bad. I feel like multiple rats would be.
Yeah,
Would it
they
be
put
wor-
multiple rats in
But
there.
would it be worse for multiple rats? Because you die
No,
quicker.
any way in the world to die. You don't think that's
Getting
number one?
chewed through by rats is pretty bad. Yeah.
You're strapped to like a fucking chair or something.
Okay. Would you want
You
to get?
can't move.
Would you want to get thrown into a wood chipper?
That might be better than the rats, dude.
Feet first. Wood chipper feet first.
How fast can a wood chipper kill me?
If you're going feet first, bro, you're probably
Because the rats is like more torture.
If you go
Because if I
feet-
get throw feet first in a
if
wood
you go
chipper,
feet first wood chipper, you'd probably
seconds.
pass out by the time it gets to your dick and balls. You'd probably be passed out.
you'd be in such shock. So what's that, like 30 seconds?
I don't know.
Less?
I don't know how good's your wood chipper.
Is it a dull wood chipper?
How good's your wood?
That's fucked up. It's
That's just like a
adult.
mulcher at that point.
That's fucked up.
Oh, that's bad. See, that one would be bad though.
Okay, but is it worse to have rats and they're literally heating up and they're like scurrying around and then they start eating your fucking top of your skin and you're knowing that they're fucking in there.
How do they know to chew through?
They're just trying to get out. They don't know.
They're like, oh my god, this is soft.
Well, they fucking just start.
That's true. They
doing
just,
something.
They just try to dig through, and they're like, oh, it's soft enough to get through. And
Yeah.
then they just chew through you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're in
Rats
your.
are pretty fucked
And you
up.
probably you probably wouldn't pass out until they're in your fucking intestines.
Okay, have you seen The Scorpion King with Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
No.
He almost died in that film. These like scarab scorpion beetles, they would get buried in the sand, hot sand in the Sahara or wherever the fuck they were, like really, really hot sand, up to their necks. And then these fucking scarab scorpion beetles would come and fucking eat them down to the bone from the neck up. So is that worse than the rats?
But that's not real life.
That can happen though.
We can't.
Okay, how often do people accidentally get chewed through by rats?
It happened.
Fuck you.
It happened a
with
lot.
Your fucking stupid hypothetical.
It probably happened to a million people.
It was a medieval torture method.
Well, it's real. That shit. It's in a movie. A
How
fake
do you
movie.
know this didn't happen in real life?
They got buried up into their neck in sand, and then they had scorpions come eat them.
Yeah.
No,
How is that hard to believe?
because where the fuck are scorpions coming from?
They're magic scorpions.
No, see, you motherfucker. I think that or
But that would be pretty bad though.
Okay, let's look up the worst torture methods.
All right.
Worst
There's some bad ones,
torture
but it's like,
methods in history.
you know what the worst torture method is that I just thought of? Anything having to do with torturing like the people you love. Don't be a fucking bitch. Well, no, imagine you're such an asshole. Imagine Shelly.
Go on.
Imagine you do something to like the cartel,
Go on.
and then instead of taking you out, they go for Shelly. That
I'm
would
gonna
be
have to bleep
horrible,
all
right?
that out. Can you not just say people's names?
We have
Jesus
we have totally
Christ.
said that name before.
Have we?
Yeah,
I don't think so. It doesn't matter.
We've definitely used that name.
We have like 2 viewers watching right now.
Yeah, at least.
At least.
At least.
No, I mean that would be bad, but like
So you
worse
don't
if it's
care.
happening to me.
Okay. All I said it would be pretty bad.
It's bad if they do it before me and then they do it to me.
So you don't care about your family, is what I'm hearing.
That's stupid.
If someone started torturing my mother if the cartel started torturing my mother because I, didn't pay them back, I'd feel pretty bad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not getting tortured, I guess.
I mean, okay, the Roman candle, the ancient world's ultimate torture method. Coming in at number one above all other brutal ways.
I just love how they fucking do it like it's a YouTube. Coming in at number one, all the other brutal ways to be tortured to fucking death. We got the Roman candlestick.
Okay, first the victims were tied and nailed to tall stakes, like Christ.
Yeah.
Then flammable liquid was poured all over them before they were set alight. The fire started at the feet and prolonged their suffering. Whether the Christians had rebelled against the state or not, this was a monstrous way to go. It reflects how barbaric punishments were in antiquity and how they were born of man's...
That's number one?
Well, number 2 is skinned alive. What's worse?
I fucking that one.
That has to be worse.
Getting skinned alive or getting burned alive?
Skinned alive has to be worse.
Like, essentially
did people actually get skinned alive?
Well, because essentially the same... Fucking read it. Let's read it. Go down. The next torture method almost takes the top spot because of its sadistic modus operandi. Flaying or skinning was perhaps the most painful of all ancient world execution methods because of its slow process. They were first stripped of their hands and feet and bound to stop it. Oh, yeah. They were stripped of their clothing and their hands and feet were bound to stop any movement. And then the executioner would just start peeling away their skin with a sharp blade, often starting with the head, as that would inflict the most suffering due to the victim still being conscious. That's fucking nuts. That's not number one.
God.
In some instances, parts of the body were even boiled to make the skin softer and easier to remove. So imagine someone's going to town removing your fucking skull cap, and then you just got both arms boiling in water.
Dude.
What the fuck? How is that not number one? What fucking website is this?
But also, how the fuck did people, like... How...
The time of death can range from anywhere from a few hours to a few days.
But how did people, like... Like, how... Do you think you could do that to someone?
Skin somebody?
I would feel...
I would have to be a father, and they would have to touch my child inappropriately. Or
Even then,
like
dude.
something... They would have to do something so horrible.
But could you do
to
it?
someone I care
Could you
about.
do it? I don't know if I could do it. Like
doing
imagine
that-
doing that. Imagine doing that to like
Doing that is a lot.
peeling someone's skin with a knife.
Doing that is a lot. But it's also like...
it would make me disgusted.
But it's also like you want to inflict pain,
The worst
right?
pain
the
ever.
the worst imaginable. Have you seen Law Abiding Citizen?
Mm-mm.
You need to watch this movie.
Is it good?
It's got Jamie Foxx in it. It's got Gerard Butler in it.
Okay.
And Gerard Butler is a father, and he comes home from work one day, and these guys follow him, and they break into his house, stab him in the stomach. He's on the floor bleeding out. They rape his wife and his daughter in front of him and kill them, and he somehow survives. They steal everything in his house, whatever. They steal everything. His family's dead. So,
What is it called?
Law-abiding citizen.
Okay, see, that would be much worse than me dying. If seeing my wife and daughter,
Get fucking raped and murdered in front of you.
that would be like, yeah, that's worse.
See, so this guy does have a heart. He does have some empathy in him.
But yeah, dude. So
But-
then he just goes and fucks and goes
I'll fucking
Crazy.
show you. I'll show you this. This is such a cool scene. It's such a cool scene.
when he
I'll
finally gets him.
I'll show you after the podcast, but it is a pretty dope scene. I'll
Uh-huh.
show you. But essentially, like, yeah, he takes matters into his own hands because pretty much the evidence or something, the evidence that was there ended up basically not mattering, and they ended up getting a slap on the wrist or something compared to, like, what should have happened, which is, like, death sentence, jail time.
What?
So that's this whole premise of the movie.
Who's
is
the
that
Who's the badass? Jamie.
Gerard Butler, dude.
Oh, Jamie Foxx is the raper?
Jamie Futler. No,
Jamie Fuckler.
Jamie Fuckler is not the raper. He's the lawyer
Okay.
that it's like, I don't know if he originally worked with the case that got the bad guys off, but apparently I think he was involved, but he's just a lawyer that's involved in the movie, and he's like, we follow him a lot because Gerard Butler's character is kind of like, crazy,
Right.
rightfully so. So we end up following Jamie Foxx around, and he's like the level-headed, character we're following around, right? So the story's kind of told through like his perspective. But the point is, it's about like the justice system failing someone, right? Failing a law-abiding citizen. They never did anything wrong, and when justice was supposed to be served, there was none to be found. And how the system is so shitty and can be fucking manipulated
Is
so
this
easily.
the Undertaker's come up story?
No,
Origin
what
story?
the fuck, dude? Come on, man. No, but deadass, this is a phenomenal. You got to see this,
I'll
and then
have
I'll
to see that.
I will show you that scene. It's fucking badass, low key. But yeah, dude, like they would have to do like bad things would have to happen for me to resort to that kind of torture.
To
in
be able
my-
to torture someone
for
like
me
that?
to get that, for me to like in my brain think that that's what somebody deserves to happen.
It would have to be bad.
They would have to do something horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see me going off the end and doing something like that if I had a wife and a daughter and they were fucking raped and killed.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I'd fucking...
If you guys
Fillet
are,
them
if you
alive.
guys are into movies, check out Law Abiding Citizen. It's fucking badass.
And also on that note, I think this will be the end of our podcast
Yeah, on that note,
this
I
week.
think we're gonna stop here. Heavy
Thank you,
heavy
guys.
subject Heavy subject, Brandon.
I mean, that's a good subject if you're listening to this at night. Think about that when you go to sleep. Dream about it.
Fucking maybe don't, because we don't want to pay for your therapy bills.
But thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys next week.
Please like, comment, subscribe. You know, if you made it this far in the video, lay a comment down there saying, fuck, what do you guys want to say?
What do you guys want to say?
Say whatever the fuck you guys want.
Say whatever you guys want.
This is a freebie on the house. Say
That's a
whatever the
freebie,
fuck
baby.
you guys want. This is the Undertaker signing off. We got fucking
Larry.
We got Big Cock Larry over here, the pipe laying expert. We love you guys so much, and we will catch y'all later.
Peace.
Rest in peace. Make sure.